world! Do not adjust your cameras. It's not a mistake. This is a Stangz production. But today I'm bringing you something a little different. Today we're going to talk about motorcycles. As I said before with the channel, it's a performance car channel and performance bikes as well. It's just taken me a while to finally get the first bike on here. And today we're going to talk about the first bike to the channel. This is actually my bike. This is my Kawasaki ZX 14R. Anybody who knows me, they've known that, I've been a biker for a long time. I actually bought my first motorcycle in 2008. My first bike was a Suzuki GSX-R 1000, and I had that bike for several years, made several modifications to it. Did what people typically do, a lot of chrome, did the 240 kit, lowered it, things like that, and just over time, my taste kind of evolved, and I like to be a little different. A lot of people are big Chevy fans. I'm a Ford guy. A lot of people are Hayabusa fans, which I like the Hayabusa, but I wanted something different from what all my peers had. So that's why I went with the ZX14. So this is my ZX14. We'll talk a little bit about what I've done to it. As far as this bike, this time, second bike, typically when you upgrade, you want to go bigger. So I went from a 1000 to a 1400 cc bike. And this time, instead of doing the 240 kit, I actually went with the 300 kit. So I went from a wheel that was 8.5 inches wide in the rear to a wheel that was 10.5 inches in the rear. So this bike here, it's also got custom exhaust. With this bike, I didn't just do the tip, I actually did the full exhaust system. So it's got the headers and full exhaust system. Went with the chrome pegs, chrome covers, chrome clutch cover. Went with the chrome fairing grills. It's got chrome handles, chrome handlebars, chrome levers. Basically all the typical chrome components that people put on these bikes, I pretty much covered it. But then I went a little bit further, just in order to kind of offset the weight of the bike. I went with a little bit bigger sprocket in the rear. And also another thing I did, I went with the Schnitz performance computer. So the computer has been flashed and upgraded just to give it a little more horsepower. My secondaries opened up a little faster than a stock bike. A couple other things that that they did to that computer just to give me a little bit better performance on the motorcycle. But let's take a quick look around it. So as I said before, just keeping with my theme, I did put a lot of chrome into this bike. So the front wheel is actually a stock ZX14 wheel that's been chromed. And in the rear, you got a 300 replica style wheel in the back. I went with the Metzler tar. So it's got Metzler tars in the back and in the front. I've got the Roaring Toyz swing arm. And one special thing about this swing arm is the fact that this bike has outside drive. As you can see here, my bike has one chain, no jack shaft. What makes that important is the fact that when you go with the wider wheel on a bike and you're running a jack shaft, you lose torque because you're steady putting pressure on that bike you know, and you got 2 chains working off a jack shaft, and eventually that's another moving part and component that can wear out, and it causes you to lose a little horsepower. And I didn't want that, you know. These are performance bikes, so although, you know, I did put the wider wheel on it, I still wanted to be able to get down when I want to get down. And with this Roaring Toyz kit, it will pretty much give you all you want as far as speed. The bike is still very fast, even with the wider tire kit. And as I said, you know, I've had upgrades to my computer just to kind of offset some of the extra weight that the 300 kit put on the bike. So this is the ZX14. Like I said, you know, this channel is not just about cars. We do bikes as well. Now it's bike season, and it's actually time to start getting out. I'll be going to Bike Week soon, so I want to do the intro to the bike before, you know, I go to Bike Week and start bringing you some motorcycle footage as well. I'm sure you all been wondering, you know, why does this guy have this Kawasaki flag in some of his previous videos? Well, now you know why. I'm a Kawasaki guy.
A few moments later.
2-second introduction. Thanks for watching and subscribe and like.